Genius, get onto my show.
My dad was a carpenter.
Okay.
And he would put the taps on my tap shoes, screw them into the shoes.
Right.
He would build set pieces for me.
Platforms to tap on.
I was doing a Singing in the Rain solo. And he built a park bench that the legs could unscrew so we could get it in the car and travel to wherever I was doing the number. And then he would assemble it and get it on stage.
Yeah.
And then I'd do the number and he'd disassemble it. The best thing he made were maracas for a group number that I was in.
Yeah.
Welcome to Rio.
I mean, you had to shake your hips, I bet. I mean, geez.
No, we didn't. The maracas did the work, thank God. And it was a tap number. So we had no money growing up. I was the youngest of 6 kids.
Wow. Your mom, did your mom make an income, or was she in charge of the house?
She was in charge of the house and 6 kids. And at one point we had 13 people living in the house, 1 bathroom. She would cook and clean and do the laundry for 13 people daily. So looking back, I mean, she had more than a full-time job.
Superhuman.
But these maracas that my dad made for basically no money, he took some scrap wood from the garage, cut circles, used a dowel for the handle. Then he used old tin cans, cut the tops off, put gravel from the driveway into the tin can, and then nailed the can onto the round handle.
That is amazing.
And we spray painted them red. So, yeah, he was very creative, and I learned a lot from him about designing from...
Yeah, that's all right. You know.
Doggies.
Get out the spray bottle. All right. No, it's all right. It's no big deal. It's called editing. Is it a Doberman mix?
Half Doberman, half German Shepherd.
Uh-huh. That's nice. All German. So you've got these maracas. And how old were you when you were doing that?
Must have been 8 years old or something.
What kind of music were your folks... I mean, what kind of music... First of all, I'm assuming that you had music playing in the house. Like, were your parents music fans?
My mom would play records.
Uh-huh.
She loved... we all did Mitch Miller sing-along albums.
Uh-huh.
She loved Liberace.
Now, but this must have been in the mid 80s, right, or the early 80s?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. But Liberace was he still doing his thing then?
Oh, I think she picked up the albums at rummage sales.
I see. Okay.
And so.
Okay.
Yeah, we have an incredible collection of vinyl.
That's amazing. Okay.
So there was music. I was also performing with an Irish-American fiddle band, and I started as a clogger with the group and then broke my leg in 7th grade. There was a girl the same age as I was who was a fiddler. Mm-hmm. She always wanted to learn how to clog. I wanted to learn how to play the violin. So while my leg was broken, I taught her how to clog with a full leg cast on.
Yeah.
And she taught me how to play the fiddle.
Really?
Yeah. So then we were going to a lot of Irish music festivals.
And did you learn how to play the violin?
Yeah.
I mean, proficiently? Enough,
Enough.
Wow.
So, learn my 25 tunes and...
Wow. Okay.
Never great at reading music, sight reading music.
Mm-hmm.
From the dance background, I would just instantly memorize everything.
Yeah.
So I never really exercised the staff to performance technique. But yeah, played the fiddle for many years.
Okay, so you're in upstate New York in a little house jammed full of people to the brim. Your mom collects vinyl records from thrift shops. And you've got some red maracas made out of tin cans and driveway gravel.
Now, I would rehearse
at
home
You had an audience. I mean, geez.
Yeah. I mean, my mom loved watching me. My dad loved watching me.
Mm-hmm.
We would push the dining room table back and roll up the rug, and I would tap dance on the hardwood floor of the house.
Okay.
To this day, my mother has the rug down, but she doesn't want to refinish the floor.
Wait, they live in the same house?
Yes, my mom's still in the house. My dad passed away years ago, but yeah, my mom's still there, and she wants to preserve this floor that with posterity. All the nicks and gouges from my tap shoes for some museum.
Well, no, I mean it's kind of like when you take a pencil and you mark the kid, as they grow, right? I mean, you can't paint over that.
No, that's at the edge of the dance floor is the pencil with all of us grown up.
Yeah.